Hello everyone! A year has passed since I changed my life. Today I'm telling you how and take you from back in time to the life I'm living today. In my previous videos I told you about my past and what happened before making the decisions of turning my life upside down. At the end of my declutter process and after a beautiful but also tragic trip to a paradisic island, I couldn't ignore the feeling inside of me that was seeking for change, for living around nature, for getting out of town. Ideally, for living in a tiny place, as isolated as possible, at the forest side with the dog as my companion, in a way I wouldn't rely on the steady income of a full-time office job. The deep longing for a lifestyle like this grew in a way I wouldn't longer be able to set aside for some time later in my life. Also, I stopped believing in the doing things you're longing to do sometime later or maybe never mindset. So I quitted my flat and prepared everything for leaving. And I made a plan. Before telling you all about that plan, I want to show you how I used to live before choosing a way more alternative lifestyle. I decorated my flat with many antiques and loved the way that turned out. I also painted the wall in my bedroom and made the whole place look kind of baroque. Leaving all of that behind was the hardest part for me of choosing another lifestyle. And leaving my garden, of course. All the roses I couldn't stop touching and smelling in the summer. My little wild garden. But someone may have digged out one or two of them. Maybe they will live out to see my new home. Who knows, right? We did everything that we had to do in the old flat. And I stole all the roses that I want to keep. And I'm exhausted, I'm happy, and I'm saying goodbye to this place which has been my home for 3 years and brought a lot of light to my soul, I guess. Especially the garden here. Small in the middle of the city, but still extremely beautiful and brought me many beautiful and peaceful moments. So nice and quiet and the sun is shining. It's good to just take a moment and say goodbye. Let me tell you about the plan for my new way of living. I wanted a spot right by the forest and I wanted a small home, without getting me into the trap of paying something off my whole life, having no time for the things I really long to do, work and live in a more creative and sustainable way. I figured the most easy way to secure this lifestyle and a certain freedom to move somewhere else if wanted is to look out for a small campsite directly by the woods with few people and beautiful nature surrounding it. My plan was to find a place like that and to buy a caravan to live in. First, I looked out for a fitting campsite, and I can tell you, I found just the spot. So, I'm sitting in my car right now at the camping place and I just signed
I just signed the contracts, and I'm so very glad and so very happy and overwhelmed with all of this. I'm officially gonna live next to the forest, next to the fields. I'm gonna show you everything. And yeah.
When I also found my caravan, I packed up my things as soon as I could and started my life by the forest side. The seasons went by as a year passed since I moved here. A lot has changed, and there is so much to tell. So much of my world I want to show you. I invite you to follow me on my journey of alternative living, dreaming, connecting, and personal growth. Thank you all so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world.